Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, the best place for managers who want help with challenges at work. If you're new to me, I'm Jabaria Scott and I'm a leadership coach and consultant. And this is part 2 in my series, 3 things to remember as a first-time manager. So if you haven't seen part 1 with the new manager tips, be sure to check it out after you're done watching this episode. So let's talk about it. 3 things to remember as a first-time manager. Whether you're a new team leader or you're sharpening your management skills, there are a few things to remember if you want to perform well in your job. The first thing to remember as a first-time manager is perfection doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a perfect manager or leader. Take any leader that you can think of. It doesn't matter, we've all made mistakes. There's a quote from Joyce Brothers that I really like that says, "You need to give yourself permission to be human." Sometimes leaders think that the responsibility of being the boss means that you should know everything, but this just isn't true. No one person has all of the answers to every problem, and you can't anticipate every workplace challenge. You are human, and as a leader, it's okay to show it. Good leaders understand that admitting to the fact that you don't have all the answers and making mistakes and learning from them help you to build trust and gain respect from those around you. Taking this approach allows people to connect with you because they can identify with you. This is how leaders inspire others. Click the like button if you agree that perfection, it really doesn't exist. The second thing to remember as a first-time manager is to adjust your communication style. When you're working with a team made up of people with different personalities, it can be easy to get your message crossways sometimes. Knowing when and how to communicate based on what the situation calls for can be a useful skill for any business professional. First, it's important to know your audience and communicate in a way that's relevant or appropriate to the situation. Over-communicating and sharing too much information with the team can leave the team confused, disinterested, and impatient to get away. This is because too much information can be overwhelming or can be irrelevant to their jobs. And on the opposite end, when a manager doesn't share enough relevant information, they may be unclear about what's expected of them. Both of these scenarios can cause confusion for everyone involved. The solution is to adjust your communication style to the situation. This means that you should tailor your communication styles to the method that is most appropriate to the situation by focusing on what's needed at the time. You can do this by asking 3 simple questions. Question number 1, what am I trying to accomplish when I communicate? This question can help you to examine what you're trying to accomplish with the communication and with your style. And you'll be able to hone in on what the desired outcome is because that'll help you craft the message. Question number 2, what does my team need to know to perform at their best? This question focuses on how the information will affect your team and the work that you need them to accomplish. This will help you to tailor your message to specific items that will allow you to give clear direction and create a communication framework. Then there's question number 3. As the manager, what do I need from the communication? With this question, you're determining if follow-up action is required. By asking these questions, you'll be better equipped to determine if your communication should be concise or if you should be a little bit more detailed. I also created a resource guide to help you with adjusting your communication style. Click the link in the description box to get your copy of it. Let me know in the comments as well what questions you ask yourself when you're deciding how to craft your unique message. The third thing to remember as a first-time manager is always do your best. I know that it may sound pretty simple, but that's because it is. And it's one of the lessons in the book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Even though things won't always turn out as expected, it's important to give it your best shot. The reality is, how you feel in any given situation may change from time to time based on both internal and external factors. These factors can affect your thoughts and behaviors. Let's face it, we all have days when we don't show up to work with our A game. But it's how we handle these days that makes the biggest difference. On those days, it's very important to have patience with yourself and be kind to yourself, understanding that things will get better. And if you want specific tips on how to put your best foot forward at work, I created a course called Make a Positive Impact at Work that includes a simple 6-step process for making a lasting positive impression. The link for it and other resources are in the description box. If you've enjoyed watching this video and you want to know what to do when things don't go as planned at work, subscribe and click the notification bell so that you'll know when I post my next video about how to recover from common manager mistakes. As always, have a great week, be kind to yourself, and thank you so very much for watching.